What's up, everyone? It's Dre Trades, and today we're gonna talk about a stock. This is gonna be an easy video, man. This stock I've been making so much money on, and I ain't lying. It's been one of the easiest trades. I don't think many people's trading it because it's boring. It's just boring, right? You need that excitement like a Tesla and a Neo, right? You need the quantum scapes and the Fiskas and those kind of stocks. Nah, we're gonna just stick with American industrial Boeing, right? Boeing, man, it's just been one of the easiest trades. I'm gonna show you what's going on with the stock. We just look at it, and I'll kind of tell you what trades I got going on real quick. And just think about it, man. Think about a stock like this. It's almost like a set it and forget it. Hey, let's just get to it. All right, so in this video, we're looking at the monthly, and I'm only going to show you the monthly and the weekly, all right, because I really think that's important. I don't want you really kind of day trading this one or you know, getting down to the 4 hour to at 1 hour. Just kind of set it and forget it, man. Put the trade on and walk away. Go do something, right? Because that's basically what I did. Boeing, man, Boeing. So here is the monthly chart, and we know Boeing started tanking when it had that get rid of my fibs. That 737 Max problem, right? They started crashing, and then, you know, it started going down. But then when COVID hit, you know, along with everything else. So this is not even like Boeing specific right here. All the stocks did that. So we can't even count this. But I tell you what, man, Boeing hung in there with those 737 Max problems, right? Anyway, so it tanked like everything else. And it's just been on a steady up climb for the most part, like everything else. Just not as fast, not as rapid as other stocks. And here's the good news, right? The 737 Max problems are solved. All right, they're getting orders. People is buying these planes, right? So all of that stuff is over. Now, I know just last week, and we'll look at the weekly, that they had an issue with the recall with some kind of electrical problems. But that's nothing. That's nothing compared to the problems they had in the cockpit, which was causing these planes to crash. All right, so the 737 Max problems are solved. Okay, now we just got to get this airline thing going and jumping off, and it's happening. It's happening because these guys are getting orders, and you can even see it in the stock price, right? So I got this nice little trend line drawing here, and we had a little breakdown, but that didn't last long. And when you get a rejection like this, it's all aboard. And that's why I have this box here, because I did a video like this before. I talk about Boeing from time to time, and the reason why I got this gray box here is because I was like, man, sell puts in here all day. And once we saw that candle like that, right, all day under here, because we was right underneath the support, and just selling puts. And that's basically what I've been doing. I have like the 225, 175 put spread. And when I was doing some of these, I was even selling them in the money put spreads because I was confident that they was gonna go up. Now these puts expire in January. These are like the trades I got on. I got a 210, 160 put spread. I got some call spreads. I got the 275, 280 call spread. I got the 295, 300 call spread going on as well. So I'm playing call spreads and I'm selling put spreads in this trade. And for the most part, it's happening. Now, I am worried about my 275, 280 call spread because that expires in June. So if we go to the weekly, and that's kind of up here, 270, it might be a little too high for the, you know, we got a month away, you know, I needed to get up here. So what I think I'm going to do with that particular call spread is when this thing rips again, I might go ahead and close it out and then turn it into a put spread, like sell something below the market price. But here's the weekly chart, right? Easy. What do you see what's going on? We got an uptrend. It goes up, sideways, up, sideways, up. This will be sideways, and then it'll go up again, and it's just climbing this trend line. Let's do that again. Let's clear all of this stuff out, right? Let's just clear these drawings out because we got to do this, right? So we're gonna go up, sideways, right? Up, sideways, up, sideways. And if you look at this particular one, like, notice these sideways, I'm calling them sideways, that they actually traded down, right? Traded down into the moving averages, right? Down into the moving averages. Up, this one is truly going sideways. I'm predicting a huge explosion to the upside. What's going to do it? I don't know. You know what? But these guys report earnings. If I go here, hit my equities, you see, show my corporate actions right there. Earnings on April 28th. Is that when it's funny because look how that's even aligned. If this keeps going sideways, look how it's aligned with the moving average where it was always popping to the upside. So maybe we get some news out of the earnings and it just takes off. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But what I do know is the pattern is intact and the trend line is intact. So I like Boeing. I think easy trading here. Let me clear this out again. And just kind of stick with that trend line right here, right? You know, just get out when it breaks that trend. This thing has just been marching right along, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So I like Boeing. It's been making a lot of money for me on these put spreads. And you know what? I haven't been selling 45-day spreads, 60-day spreads. I put these on thinking, hey, give myself some time, a year. And notice how wide I had them, right? I was selling, man, I was getting like 50%. I'm making like 100% for the most part on these spreads that I actually put on when I did put on. And a lot of them, man, I got some I got like the 150, 125. And look at it, the stock is trading at 248. So I got a lot of spreads on. I'm liking it. It's been quiet. It's been a trooper in my portfolio. And one of the reasons why I like the stock as well, because no one talks about it. It's just not one of those hot stocks. It just kind of marches up quietly, right? And every once in a while, you see those rips. We've been getting good news about the airline industry and Boeing selling planes for the most part. And it rips, and then it'll go sideways and rips and sideways. If you could look at the chart, so let me get the Fibonacci tool, kind of stretch it out like that. And you can see how we're right at the 50% retracement mark. Okay, so here we go. We're right there, kind of pulled back, pulled in a little bit. We see it had a little resistance at the 32. So this is actually trading perfect to the fibs. Come up here, hit the 50, little resistance. But this is the fib I like, I think most people like, and that's that 61.8. And that 61.8 is sitting right at 309. And look how it actually coincides with all that resistance that's going to be right up here. So I think this is an easy trade to at least 300 before it starts messing with that. So you got call spreads you can throw on like a 250, 300 a year out. 6 months, a year, somewhere out there. I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow. Remember, I'm looking at a monthly chart. But these are those set it and forget it trades that you can put on. If I were to put on another trade right now, right here, right now, it will probably be selling it at the money put spread, 250, 220 or something like that, a year out, collecting half the distance of the strikes. That's what I'll be trying to look for. Anyway, so that's the video, man. Let me know what you feel about Boeing. If you're trading Boeing, if you think it's going up, down, sideways. By the way, that trade I just said, if this stock can continue to go sideways, I win. That's why I like selling put spreads more than buying call spreads. Anyway, so thanks for watching. This is Dre. Hit me up Twitter, Instagram, right here on YouTube in the comments, and share it out. You know, do all that stuff. Hit the bell. And I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Dre Trades. I'm out.